everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Stef, and if you've been here, welcome back, because my goodness, has it been a few weeks that there's just been so much going on. As you guys know, I got my wisdom teeth taken out. I'm all better now, thank God. And I just came back from seeing my family in Florida. So I'm back home now, which is, I'm so grateful being back home. Only thing is, we're gonna be jumping back into absolutely everything. So I'm excited. As you guys always know, I'm excited. But I also am very nervous because I feel like I have to get caught up a bit with a lot of the stuff. And today we're going to be watching Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 4. Actually, we are on episode 5 of season 7. And if you'd like to see all of my reactions, early access to my reactions, as well as Discord access where we have movie nights every month, and then you also get to be a part of choosing the exclusive films and shows that I watch for you guys. Game of Thrones is one of them. We're always like a season ahead and we're almost done with Game of Thrones, which is why I'm also very excited, because we're all getting into where we gotta go with that, and I'm scared. But yeah, you can head over to Patreon. But I guess just for today, we're gonna just jump in. As you guys do know, I do watch the pre-summary to the last episode, which is needed, and we're just gonna be continuing. So let's just dive in. I almost forgot about the ending of the last episode. Dude, shiver me in timbers. I just remembered the entire feeling that the ending of the last episode gave me. With Jaime running towards the dragon. Oh my. All right. Well, I had to firstly talk about that, because that was, I just remembered how I felt when that entire thing happened. Also, I feel like there was like a little bit of an update with Clegane and him seeing the fire. So that I feel like we'll probably get a little glimpse of that and where we're at with that. And they did show us like a little bit of before Dany went. I mean, the conversation that Jon and Dany had, and then Dany was just like, "Well, too bad," and then she did what she wanted to. But I'm assuming that we'll get some kind of glimpse of that. I don't know. We'll see. They also showed us Arya. I keep forgetting how nerve-wracking this show is to me because we're so close. So I'm just gonna let this episode steer me into where I need to be back to. You know what I'm saying? I just need to get back to it. All right.
You could have killed me. The fuck were you doing back there? Ending the war. Killing her. You saw the dragon between you and her. Listen to me, cunt. Till I get what I'm owed, a dragon doesn't get to kill you. You don't get to kill you. Only I get to kill you. That was only one of them. She has 2 more. If she decides to use them, to really use them, you're fucked. What do you mean we're fucked? No, I do not. Dragons are where our partnership ends. I'm not going to be around when those things start spitting fire on King's Landing. I have to tell Cersei. May as well jump back in that river.
She knows the destruction that, oh my.
I know what Cersei has told you. That I've come to destroy your cities, burn down your homes, murder you and orphan your children. I'm not here to murder, and all I want to destroy is the wheel that has rolled over rich and poor to the benefit of no one but the Cersei Lannisters of the world. Bend the knee and join me. Together, We will leave the world a better place than we found it. Or refuse. And die.
I think this is the most like forceful I've seen her rule be. And I'm like, I don't know if it's because I just like recently stepped back into the show, but as of right now, from remembering,
I already have a queen.
My sister. She wasn't your queen until recently, though, was she? When she murdered your rightful queen and destroyed House Tyrell for all time.
Say what you will about your sister, she was born in Westeros. She's lived here all her life. You, on the other hand, murdered your own father. Then chose to support a foreign invader. One with no ties to this land. With an army of savages at her back.
You will not trade your honor for your life.
Perhaps you could take the black, Your Grace.
You cannot send me to the wall. You are not my queen.
I had to put the volume up. Because I just...
You will have to kill me too.
Step back and shut your mouth.
Who are you?
A stupid boy.
I'm Dickon Tarly, son of Randall Tarly.
You are the future of your house. And bend the knee.
Oh, this is kind of like a little bit of a turning point because of his... Oh.
I will not.
Your Grace.
I'm not here to put men in chains. If that becomes an option, many will take it. I gave them a choice. They made it.
Your Grace. You stop beheading entire
I'm not
families.
beheading anyone.
Your Grace.
I, Daenerys of House Targaryen, first of my name, breaker of chains and mother of dragons, sentence you to die. Dracarys.
See, now... I feel like I want to like talk about it because she's always given them a choice, but not a choice of like forcefulness. And this is what that felt like. And it's not a choice to like that passion to fight for her. It's rather like a forceful, I don't know.
How many men did we lose?
I feel like this is kind of like the first time where I feel like I
We haven't done a full account.
felt that fully with her.
It's not only armies that win wars. We have the Tyrell gold, we have the Iron Bank behind us, we can buy mercenaries.
I just saw the Dothraki fight. They'll beat any mercenary army. They'll beat any army I've ever seen. Killing our men wasn't war for them, it was sport. Her dragon burnt 1,000 wagons. Kyber and Scorpion fired bolts bigger than you. They couldn't stop it, and she has 3 of them.
Maybe we can count on Tyrion to intercede on our behalf, by way of apology for murdering our father and son.
Tyrion didn't kill Joffrey, he had nothing to do with it.
After all this time, it still amazes me.
It was
that you-
Olenna. She confessed before she died.
And this was before or after she drank the poison you so kindly provided her. And you believed her.
She was telling the truth.
I shouldn't have listened to you. She should have died screaming.
She's dead. Like her son, her grandchildren, her whole house. And if we don't find a way out of this war, we'll follow them.
So we fight and die, or we submit and die. I know my choice. A soldier should know his.
Jamie. That goes John. It's got Targaryen blood. She's looking.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Wasn't the word I was thinking of, but
When you first came here, Sir Davos said you took a knife in the heart for your people.
Sir Davos gets carried away.
So it was a figure of speech.
Your Grace.
He is like the most devoted man I've seen.
Jon Snow, this is Sir Jorah Mormont.
I'm sorry, I just keep thinking about even...
I served with your father. He was a great man.
You look strong. You found a cure?
I wouldn't be here if I hadn't.
And
I
it was
return to your service, my
because of
queen,
Sam.
if you'll have me.
It would be my honor.
I'm getting very nervous.
Ravens. We need to send ravens.
I put very little stock in it myself. Prophecies of doom are never
Holy
in short supply, especially when winter comes.
Crab.
It's also possible that this message is part of a ploy by the Dragon Queen.
That does seem far more likely than magic birds talking to cripples.
Archmaester, please. It's real. I've seen it.
We will write to Maester Vulcan at Winterfell for clarification. I promise you, we will get to the truth of it one way or another.
Archmaester,
That will
please.
be all, Tarly.
Is he the one whose father and brother were just burnt alive?
I'm afraid so.
Horrible business.
I haven't had the heart to tell him yet. He's a good lad. Right. The Ravenry was falling apart the last time I checked.
You said you don't have enough men.
We'll fight with the men we have, unless you'll join us.
And give the country to Cersei. As soon as I march away, she marches in.
What if we prove her wrong?
I don't think she'll come see the dead at my invitation.
So bring the dead to her.
I thought that was what we were trying to avoid.
We don't have to bring the whole army. Only one soldier.
Is that possible?
Yeah, how? The Raven, maybe?
Bring one of these things down to King's Landing and show her the truth.
Anything you bring back will be useless unless Cersei grants us an audience and is somehow convinced not to murder us the moment we set foot in the capital.
I can smuggle you in. But if the gold cloaks were to recognize you, I'm warning you, I'm not a fighter.
Well, it'll all be for nothing if we don't have one of these dead men.
With the Queen's permission, I'll go north and take one. You asked me to find a cure so I could serve you. Allow me to serve you.
The Free Folk will help us. They know the real North better than anyone.
They won't follow Sir Jorah.
They won't have to.
You're not in the Night's Watch anymore. You're king in the North.
I'm the only one here who's fought them. I'm the only one here who knows them.
I haven't given you permission to leave.
With respect, Your Grace, I don't need your permission. I am a king. Now, I came here knowing that you could have your men behead me or your dragons burn me alive. I put my trust in you. A stranger. Now I'm asking you to trust in a stranger. Because it's our best chance.
It's such a heavy like conversation.
And if Jon doesn't come back, you'll need their support. So you can work together to give you what you really want.
How can you even think such a horrible thing?
You're thinking it right now. You don't want to be. But the thought just won't go away.
I have work to do.
My lady.
Last time I was here, I killed my father with a crossbow.
I wonder how that's gonna go with that interference, I guess you could say.
I'll leave you to it.
I needed to see you. And I knew you'd never agree to meet.
Told Bronn that if I ever saw you again, I'd cut you in half.
It'll take you a while with a sparring sword. Daenerys will win this war. You're a military man. You must know there's no way around that. Daenerys is not her father. She's even willing to suspend hostilities if Cersei agrees to certain terms. She has a more important request.
Wasn't sure I'd find you. Thought you might still be rowing. Looked in shops, taverns, brothels.
Wait. I was trying to remember who he was.
You came to get me. You want me to come with you?
Well, I think you need to understand it.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I've been getting ready. Never knew what for, but I've always known I'd know it when it comes.
You might want to bring one of those swords.
I don't know much about swinging swords, but this
I know.
Damn.
Fermented crab.
What?
Fermented crab. One bucket of this triples a brothel's earnings for the week. A tiny spoon of that into his mouth. 5 minutes later, he's back in the race. Here, have a taste. I'd hurry to your favorite establishment, or you'll put a hole in that chainmail.
I'm scared.
Oi, dwarf! I really wouldn't try any more until you see how the first bite hits you.
That dwarf. Where'd you get that scar?
Perhaps there's some arrangement?
You going to arrange to pay us more than Queen Cersei?
Oh my God. Oh, we love to go back to this.
They'll do.
Oh, I missed you.
Go, go, go.
Oh my God. He swung and then just did a whole...
I met with Tyrion.
What did our brother have to say?
Daenerys wants to meet,
To discuss her surrender.
to discuss an armistice, because an army of dead men is marching on the Seven Kingdoms. Tyrion claims he'll have proof.
An accommodation with the Dragon Queen could be in our immediate interest. She has the numbers. If we want to beat her, we have to be clever. We have to fight her like Father would have.
Oh my God, this is...
Dead men, dragons, and dragon queens. Whatever stands in our way, we will defeat it. For ourselves, for our house. For this.
Who would you say is the father?
You.
People won't like that.
Do you remember what Father used to say about...
Swear to God, if the show ends...
The lion does not concern himself with the opinions of the sheep.
How I think it will be, I'm gonna get... Stop.
Never betray me again.
We're leaving today. The king's got a lot on his mind.
How, dude? If I was her partner or in love with her, I would be afraid of her. I would be afraid of her.
To Five Kings Landing.
Yet again, Your Grace.
I would not. I wouldn't trust anything. There's no way.
He was meant to keep that to himself.
Our fathers trusted each other. Why shouldn't we?
I saw your father once at Winterfell.
I met yours in my shop.
That's where I remember him.
You're a lot leaner.
You're a lot shorter.
I grew up on stories about them.
And all I ever knew is that they fought together and won.
I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but I wrote down something that I want to talk about afterwards because the differentiation of what's versus what right now is very I love the concept around it, but I will talk about it. And it's just Dany versus Cersei right now, besides the whole dead men that my mind was on.
The coin the slaver gave me when I suggested he free us and pay us, remember?
It was supposed to last us the rest of our lives.
Take it with you, but bring it back. Our queen needs you.
We should be better at saying farewell by now.
Your grace, eh?
If I don't return, at least you won't have to deal with the king in the north anymore.
I've grown used to him.
I wish you good fortune in the wars to come, Your Grace.
Not before finding out. Dude, oh my gosh.
Do you know how many steps there are in the Citadel?
No.
15,782. This High Septon Maynard, he recorded everything. He even recorded his own bowel movements. What does annulment mean?
It's when a man sets aside his lawful wife.
Maynard says here that he issued an annulment for Prince Rhaegar and remarried him to someone else at the same time in a secret ceremony in Dawn. Is that a common thing in the South?
These maesters, they set me to the task of preserving that man's wind accounting and annulments and bowel movements for all eternity, while the secret to defeating the Night King's probably sitting on some dusty shelf somewhere, completely ignored. Slavering, murderous imbeciles enthralled to evil incarnate, as long as we can have access to the full records of High Septon Maynard's 15,782 shits!
Steps. That number was the steps.
I'm like, all for the greater good. He's grown so big.
Are you sure you want to do this? You
No.
always wanted to be a maester.
I'm tired of reading about the achievements of better men.
He's awesome.
I found it, my lord. It took some searching. Maester Lewin's archives are very thorough.
You're sure this is the only copy in Winterfell?
Yes, my lord.
Lady Stark thanks you for your service.
I had to get kind of caught up because I couldn't remember where that was from when she was reading that. And I also can't remember when Arya was exactly gone, but it was during Joffrey's reign, so I'm gonna wait and talk about that too.
You really want to go out there? Again? You're not the only ones.
My scouts found them a mile south of the wall. Said they were on the way here.
You're the Hound. I saw you once at Winterfell. They want to go beyond the wall too.
We don't want to go beyond the wall, we have to.
Don't trust any of them. They're the Brotherhood. And the last thing their lord told them to do was sell me to a red witch to be murdered.
Thoras. I hardly recognized you. This is your moment. They won't give me anything to drink down here. I haven't been feeling like myself.
Like the last Lord Commander?
He was my father.
He hunted us like animals.
You returned the favor, as I recall.
Here we all are, at the edge of the world, at the same moment, heading in the same direction for the same reason.
He's right. We're all on the same side.
How can we be?
We're all breathing.
Dude, this thing that's coming gives me so much anxiety. Ooh, I'm just trying to take it slow. I'm trying to breathe. And it's crazy to me because I'm thinking, how in the possible hell are they gonna do this? I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? Perfect. Okay. Oh, I'm glad to be back, aren't we? I did want to talk about a few things before we head on to the next episode and the next couple of things, because I know it's been a very bit of a while since Game of Thrones, or since, you know, watching it and stuff. I did write some things down. Let's see where we're at. I'm wondering, hopefully Jon doesn't die, but I'm wondering if there's going to be that conversation somehow, or they're gonna know that they're both Targaryens at some point, because that was a big deal for me. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them are like some of my favorite characters. So, and they have a lot of similar characteristics. So I just want to see where that goes. One of the first thing that I wrote down was about the forcefulness that I kind of talked about in the beginning with Dany. Yeah, the forcefulness in her killing Sam's father and brother, I believe. I did say this. I don't know if it's because I recently just kind of jumped back in, being a few weeks out from watching Game of Thrones, but I don't ever recall feeling this kind of rule under Dany, I guess you could say, because it seemed I know I said forceful, but it just seems a little more, I just feel like it seemed a lot more brutal than her other ways of going about it. So that was kind of a little turning point, in general. Not only because of that, but obviously we know that Jon is under Dany or with Dany because of the whole dead army. And then we have Sam doesn't know yet that she murdered part of his family. So I wonder what kind of conflict that will bring, because Sam and Jon, and then Dany, you know, just that whole dynamic. So I don't know. I that's kind of where my mind is at. And we obviously, like, there's a lot of talk, and there has been for a while, obviously with her being queen, that she will never become her father and she never will be her father. But there have been slight moments where you can kind of question, and, you know, you can just kind of question and be like, well, this seems a little bit more similar to her father than like the normal ruling that she goes about. But I do remember talking about that at one point, and I don't know if you guys remember, it was a couple seasons ago where it was similar to what Jon did, and it was a little bit more the way that they murdered a specific person. They both did it, but maybe it's just like Targaryen blood type vibe. But this one, this specific one in this episode just seemed a little more out there for me, differentiated to like the other ones. So I did want to talk about that, because I don't think I've ever like fully felt that with her, but I did this episode. I also wrote down Arya interference. Oh, speaking of that. So when we know that Littlefinger planted that whole thing, and for Arya to like find the little roll. And I couldn't remember if Arya, I did talk about this. I don't know if Arya was part of that time, but obviously she wasn't there during Joffrey's rule. So we know that that could cause a lot of conflict in her, thinking that Sansa is with the Lannisters and her whole who she follows, basically, like where that comes from. And not only that, but when I specifically wrote this down before she found the role, before that whole little scene with Littlefinger happened. But I did write it down at first because when her and Sansa were talking about how they were kind of talking down about Jon, and Sansa has this different view or perspective. She just has a different perspective about how to go about it, because of the fact that at the end of the day, there's a certain goal that she wants, and we all have to kind of be on a team, and there's a bigger picture type thing. And we have Sansa, and then we have Arya, who has she went through this entire thing in her life, so she has a whole different viewpoint, and with that is also more brutal, and she sees strength in like murdering and not murdering, but there's a more, for her it's more, I guess you can kind of say like ruling under fear type of thing, because if they're scared of you, at least if there's like a small sense of fear or whatever, then there's an easier way of manipulating, or there's an easier way of controlling them, or an easier way of someone to say, you hold the power, so we're going to go under your rule, and we want to, which is how Arya's kind of, picturing it. So I originally wrote the interference because of them talking about the whole Jon thing and their perspective in difference with how they should go about those things. So now knowing that Littlefinger is intentionally going in between them, I honestly don't know how that's gonna go, but it's like there was already a little seed planted there already, just because of the basis of their difference as sisters, and now Littlefinger just kind of added the water and a little sunshine, man. So yeah, that I originally wrote before the whole Littlefinger thing happened. So now it's kind of like this is something that's bound to make a little snowball of events. So that's I don't know how that'll be. I also wanted to talk about Dany versus Cersei. It's very funny because I feel like this is like the most important for me right now. I did talk a little bit about it, that I wrote it down. I love the concept because I've really liked Dany's character since the beginning. Because of the person that she is and how she goes about ruling, and also, the fear of slaves and all those things, and it's all for like a greater good. I feel like we all kind of see that. And then we have Cersei on the other hand, who wants power. She needs power. She wants to hold control over everything and everyone, and all of that. And it's the difference in both of them. I just love the concept of it, because in a way you could say like one's good and one's evil, but what actually wins the war? Like what actually gets you to the end? And just like how we think about the armies, for example, like the more passionate, when I think about Dany, that's how I think about it. And it's just like the passion and the greater good. And there's something just like good about what she wants to do. And then we have Cersei on the other hand, who just wants control, but she will do anything and everything in her power to become queen, to stay queen, and to be in the throne, So in my mind, I'm thinking about the concept being, well, what truly wins? I guess you could say, like, what truly is successful? Is it the good? Is it the passion? Is it that, or is it the evil? And it's just like, it's how much, how do I say it? Like, I wish I could explain it further. I just really love the concept between them. And Cersei has never, ever, ever, ever given up. She's always been just I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want control, I want power. And she will do anything in her power to get there. And Dany, she has to kind of find her way through in any decision that she makes. Even when she talked, with Jon and then the dragons and everything that happened the 2 episodes ago. But she has to kind of like maneuver her way into kind of stepping in the right direction because of the fact that she wants to rule for a better cause than her father did, or the way that he ruled. And Cersei just doesn't care. She knows what she wants, and she's gonna get there no matter what. No matter what steps she makes, she needs to, no matter how evil, whatever, she's that's how it gets. So I just think about those two, and I'm like, well, what exactly is gonna be the ending of it? And then we have all of these other factors. So, but I did want to talk about that because I don't know. I'm just like, what? I swear to God, if she has this child, and I don't even freaking know, dude. But I don't want to think about it. I just want to keep going. Oh, well, that was basically the one thing I wanted to specifically talk about seeing in this episode. But I guess besides that, we're just gonna see how they go about bringing proof to Cersei. I don't know. I feel like everyone's just trying to be like one step ahead, and I don't know, man. It's just a scary thought. I kind of just want to jump into the next episode. I think the most important thing that I did want to talk about was a Dany versus Cersei thing, just because I feel like my mind kind of wanders around that question a lot between them two, and how they go about things, and what will actually be the factor that's going to win this war. I don't know. There's just so much going on that is it really Dany versus Cersei, or is it everything else? I don't know. Okay. I will see you guys for the next episode. If you think I missed something, please comment it below. Those are the important things that kind of like brought up in my mind, and I started writing down when I remembered. But I'll see you guys for the next episode. Make sure to eat, make sure to stay hydrated, and make sure to rest. See you later.